not happy with it. I mean, I think it refers to the fact that most of the Western states, to varying degrees, have actually been failing in the effectiveness of their government for quite a long time. They've been failing to different degrees from one another, and they've in some cases been failing at different aspects of their political responsibilities. But really across the Western world, and as I understand it, actually across most of the rest of the world too, one particular process has been going on very, very strongly, which comes from the deep dynamics of a capitalist world economy. And that is that the wealth and income, but wealth probably in the end matters more, because that's how capitalism works. It works through the concentration of wealth. That has become more and more concentrated, and as a result, the attractive and, I think, on balance, good aspects of the Western political structures for quite a long time after the end of the Second World War have in effect gone into reverse, and something very much less desirable has happened instead. There has been, it's not just has there been an extraordinary concentration of wealth at the very top of the society, but there has also been a significant fall in the real life conditions already of the majority of the population, and probably even more important, there has been a very substantial fall of a kind which it's difficult to see how it can be reversed in the life chances of the population, so in their future prospects. And a political system which has delivered those results is obviously not working as a political system. It's failing by its own, if you like, ideological criteria. But I would just say it's failing. I mean, you don't need to worry about ideological criteria. You can see and feel that directly. And populations of Western countries very often do feel exactly that. They don't feel it to the same degree because they haven't failed to the same degree. But there are the only actually advanced Western country which I would say you don't feel anything like that in at the moment is Switzerland, which is a very strange country indeed, quite unlike anywhere else. And in Switzerland I don't think that has happened really. I don't know why it hasn't happened. I don't know a lot about Switzerland, but it hasn't happened. But practically everywhere else that has happened to different degrees. And it has soured the political relations inside these societies, and it has also depressed populations. It's if you think about politics as an attempt to produce good outcomes, you can only say it's a politically catastrophic outcome. And it's very difficult to see what to do to reverse that direction of development. I mean, at present in my own country, in the United Kingdom, we have a new government which certainly very deeply wishes to reverse that process. But actually it doesn't have very good ideas about how to do so, because nobody has very good ideas about how to do so. Anyway, my children will just have to observe how successful it is. I may not be there to do so, but it's an open question whether they still actually have the political capacity to reverse the damage, really.